We're going to talk more about el pretérito, is the past completed. There's actually 8 or so ways to look at the irregular verbs in the preterite tense, the past completed tense. We're going to talk about these verbs that we call I to Y and el sótano, which is the sótano is the cellar. So we call these cellar verbs. Some people call them brick house verbs. You can play some Rick James if you wanted to. So we have a little diagram here. Anyways, trier is not one of these. We'll start with that. It's a J stemmer. We're going to talk about J stemmers in a little bit. These are ER and IR verbs only, not AR verbs, ER, IR verbs only. And their stem, that is, their stem, like for instance, like leer, your stem when you take off the infinitive N, ends in a vocal. It ends in a vowel. All right, so they're ER, IR verbs only, and the stem ends in a vowel. Okay. There's also all these uir verbs, like destruir, contribuir. There's quite a few, but they're the same, but they have a little bit of a change as far as the accents. That's it. Anyways, we use creer. It's hard to read. Creer is to believe. All right, so we have a little house here. Yeah, there's a front porch, and this could be either water or grass, but I think let's call it grass. And here's our cellar, right? So what do we have? We put our stem in, creer, right? And creer all the way through. We add our regular ER, IR endings in the pretérito, which is E, iste, EO, imos, istes, ieron. But then we look and say, oh, in the cellar, if we have creo, it gets broken up and you lose those vowels. You don't pronounce them correctly. So what we're going to do is change this I to Y in the cellar. So then we get creo. Sounds a lot better. And it's only 2 syllables now, and clearly 2 syllables. All right? Creyeron. All right? No, creyeron. Creyeron. Actually, this is your syllable. Creyeron. So we have 3 syllables instead of 4. And so it's really for pronunciation reasons, and so it sounds more fluid. These uir verbs, you do not have accents in every box. So if you look at here, we have accents on every I, all over the place. The only place you would have an accent with the uir verbs would be over this I, okay, and then that's it. And then you have accent over the O here. Okay, so the only thing that's different about uir verbs are the accents, which, you know, if you're using spell check or whatever, it'll catch that. So this is el pretérito, verbos irregulares, basically they're irregular, I to Y, and the sótano, the cellar verbs or brick house verbs. It's good.